Hello and welcome to, well, we're getting near to the end. We're in the penultimate chapter of Ecclesiastes today. It's been quite a journey as we've looked at the reality of life, the unfairness of life, and what the key to life is according to the writer of Ecclesiastes, that we should eat and drink and work hard and enjoy the things that come along when they come along. That working for greater wonders is not always something. Sometimes we miss what's in front of our eyes by working for something that might not happen or we might not get, and certainly seeking to achieve stuff right through our lives for a glory which doesn't always come or which we don't get to enjoy is certainly what he calls something that is ungraspable, something we can't take hold of. But we need to be in tune with God. We need to be aware of the God who watches over all things and does see everything just as it is. And it has been a fascinating journey, and some interesting proverbs as well. We begin with some more things that it tells us about life in little proverbs as we begin chapter 11. Be generous, and someday you will be rewarded. Share what you have with 7 or 8 others, because you never know when disaster may strike. Rain clouds always bring rain. Trees always stay wherever they fall. If you worry about the weather and don't plant seeds, you won't harvest a crop. No one can explain how a baby breathes before it is born, so how can anyone explain what God does? After all, he created everything. Plant your seeds early in the morning and keep working in the field until dark. Who knows, your work might pay off and your seeds might produce. Nothing on earth is more beautiful than the morning sun. Even if you live to a ripe old age, you should try to enjoy each day, because darkness will come and will last a long time. Nothing makes sense. Be cheerful and enjoy life while you are young. Do what you want and find pleasure in what you see, but don't forget that God will judge you for everything you do. Rid yourself of all worry and pain, because the wonderful moments of youth quickly disappear. Just a short chapter, that one, and some interesting things again. I mean, I wonder, well, presumably now we do know how a baby breathes before it is born. I don't know how a baby breathes before it is born, but I'm sure that there is a way. But isn't it fascinating that even in those times so long ago that they kind of understood that it happened and that the baby was alive within the womb, but didn't understand how it worked. But God created everything, and this thing, after this sort of sense of not planning ahead, there is within the book this bit about plant your seeds and keep working. You never know, it might pay off. So if you don't reap, if you don't sow, then you won't harvest. And I love this bit about the morning sun. That nothing on earth is more beautiful than the morning sun. Even if you live to a ripe old age, you should try to enjoy each day. That's a good motto, isn't it? And I have to say, there is something glorious. Many of you'll know that I'm up very early in the morning, and I do love taking Penny for a walk as the sun is rising, and there is something really beautiful about that first bit of the daylight as the morning comes, or the early morning sun is an uplifting thing. I do think there's great truth in that, and it does set you up for the day in many ways. So there we are, that's the penultimate chapter as we prepare for our Bible book group on the 6th of August, 7 o'clock at St John's, Cullingworth. Do join me tomorrow for the final chapter of Ecclesiastes, but don't think that's the end, because then I'm going to go on to the Song of Songs, the Song of Solomon, and we'll enjoy that book of the Bible as well. Join me tomorrow for the final chapter, chapter 12 of Ecclesiastes. See you then. All the best. God bless. Bye-bye.